Bobby, those visuals that really grabbed you, but is there any break in sight?
A little bit, but I think they're going to get another round, maybe not as bad, but as they go through the next 4 to 5 days, because we've got another system developing, and there's going to be an upper level low that develops and moves across the southwest, and that generates storms. You can see where all the rain is right now. Tons of snow at the higher elevations as well, too. Ski resorts are loving that, but this is where all the rain is, and it's just a slow-moving system that just keeps throwing that moisture on top of them. And you can see it's the darker greens especially have a lot of moisture, but this is the one to watch. Look at that. That is just throwing a constant stream of moisture over central and southern California, and that really helps to make those rain totals get higher and higher. A little bit of dry air working its way in. They will get a little bit of a break, but we'll have to watch to see if the next system develops, I guess, about 2 to 3 days from now. Now, on the flip side, we've been very dry, and high pressure here, high pressure over the Gulf, staying dry because of that, okay? I think there will be a flip-flop. Probably won't happen until we get into December. With the high pressure in control of our weather, it's very quiet. That is not rain. Wish it was, but we are going to stay dry through the overnight hours. Now, it's beautiful out there, that's for sure. Look at that sunset. And it will stay very comfortable as far as temps go and even humidity. 80 degrees right now, dew points in the lower 60s, winds out of the northwest at 10 miles per hour. That's a little bit of a sea breeze. We'll do that next 3 to 4 days. We'll start out with a light easterly wind and just a light sea breeze in the afternoon. So even boating looks really good. I have that forecast coming up. The big picture here is warmth across the deep south, and including here in Florida. This is this Thursday, and we're developing a big area of high pressure, a ridge over the south, over the Gulf, and that's sliding eastward. There'll be another one of those through the weekend. This is Sunday. You see this little trough developing. There is a weak front trying to come through here, but it's not enough really to give us much rain, and it's certainly not going to give us a lot of cool air. A little bit of cool air for the northeast, but not even there, not a whole lot. This is that upper level low I'm watching over the southwestern part of the United States, and they'll have to watch for more rainfall with that. But bottom line is we're going to start what's more called a zonal flow, which is more west to east, and then we'll start watching up here. What you can't see here, this is the surface temperature just about, right? Up above this is going to be a lot of warming quickly. That's going to eventually change where the highs and lows are. Excuse me. Change the wind direction, and that is going to adjust what we call the polar vortex. You're going to hear a lot about it, and typically you do. That cold shot we had last week, that was the polar vortex buckling. It's this jet stream that goes around the North Pole. It traps the cold air there, okay? When that warming happens up above this, that disturbs that jet stream. It changes the highs and lows and allows the cold air to come down. This, to me, is what December will look like, but in waves. How deep south does each one of those waves get depends on how our weather's going to be. But right now, I think the next couple weeks will be very warm. Once we get into December, we'll see more and more of this, which means folks, especially central and eastern United States, are going to get on the cold side, and that will give us a chance to cool down. Between now and then, average high 79 this time of the year. We'll be about 83 to 84 degrees all the way through the upcoming weekend, maybe a touch cooler. I think that Thursday, by the way, is Thanksgiving. That looks like when we'll start to see a little bit of cooler air, but that's a week and a half away. So very, not only warm forecast, or at least mild, right, but dry too. That one front that tries to come through here Saturday and Sunday, really small chance for a shower. It's 10% or less. Most of us will not see rain.